about is coconut oil. I can make a whole separate video on the benefits of coconut oil. I cannot rave about it enough. What I have to say is that there are two different types. The one that you would probably try to find, the best kind out there, is extra virgin cold pressed coconut oil, organic coconut oil, and that you'll be able to tell. It'll be written on the actual container, or if you're able to, you can smell it, and it smells amazing. It smells like coconut ice cream. There's another kind which is not the cold pressed kind, and it's been extracted using some kind of different kind of procedure, and it doesn't retain the full benefits as much. And this you can tell because when you smell it, it has no scent and it's slightly yellowish in color. Coconut oil solidifies at a pretty low temperature, or pretty high temperature rather. So right now it's liquidy because it's summertime, but in the wintertime it's going to be more of a fatty type of texture, more solid. But what I use this for mostly, the one that's the best quality, I actually use for cooking, because coconut oil is one of the few oils that remains stable at high temperatures. So when you cook with extra virgin olive oil, for instance, it's going to become carcinogenic at a high temperature, and that's the case with most cooking oils. But this is one of the healthiest oils to cook with. Not to mention you're going to get that really tasty coconut taste in your cooking, which I love. If you hate coconuts, then don't use it. But so I use this one for cooking because it's going inside my body and I feel like I should have something better quality. And this oil I accidentally bought because I thought it was the better kind, but in fact it's the one that doesn't smell. And this one I use for my beauty routine. So I use this daily to remove my makeup. I just use a little cotton ball, put a little bit of coconut oil in it, and it really takes away your makeup like better than any other makeup remover you'll ever use. It does leave an oily residue, which I don't mind because I just dab that off with some tissue or something, and it cleans it off really well. I also use this once in a while as a deep hair conditioning treatment. So all you do is you take some coconut oil and just run it through your hair, focusing on the ends, and then just leave it in there as long as possible. You can sleep in it and wash it out overnight, or sometimes I just leave it in all day and just kind of tie up my hair back to let it soak in. But it's extremely conditioning for your hair and also your skin. So you could actually use this when you have extremely dry skin. You can just use this to spread on your face or your body, and it won't clog your pores. There are a whole bunch of other uses, but if I talk about it some more, it'll just take up all my time. Next is jojoba oil. Jojoba oil is actually not oil, it's a wax, a type of wax, but it has an oily consistency. And this stuff is also very similar to coconut oil in the uses. I use this if my skin really needs deep moisturization. I will just put it right on my face and or your body if your legs are super dry, for instance. It's also really good for your hair. So it just has a really amazing moisturizing feeling. And the reason why I really love this is because it's one of the least oily feeling type of oils or wax oils that you put on your skin. You don't get that super slick feeling. So that's why it's really good as a moisturizer. And obviously it's super good for people who have sensitive skin.